Welcome to another episode of The Latrice Rogers Show. And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Belle Collective. I think this is season 3, episode 14 or 15. It's one or the other, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in today. I know this video was supposed to be out earlier today, but because I was on live all night talking about Cassie and Diddy, I decided to just wait till I get off of work and rewatch the episode and then come back and do another review on it. God knows that I'm tired. I'm physically tired. I'm mentally tired. I'm just tired. And y'all know. Okay, so there is really no need for me to go into details about anything, right? As you can see, I barely even got on clothes because that's just how much I don't give up right now. But anyway, before we get into anything, y'all know that we have to talk about what's coming up on the church announcements. Now, you know that tonight is Love and Marriage Huntsville. So after T goes live, I'll go live right after him. So make sure you guys get into that. The link will be available as soon as this review is up. And then on Sunday, we'll be right back to going live for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'll be going live after Married to Medicine goes off. Then on Monday is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which I will be back on, and we will be joined by Busy Blue on Monday night, and we will be over on Really B's platform. So make sure you guys get into that, and that there won't be a Chasing panel on Wednesday, just due to the fact that they're on a holiday break. So there won't be a Chasing panel. But Friday we'll be back for the Boys Night Out panel. So make sure you guys tune in to that. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get into this review, you guys. So we open up the episode with the Bearder Betties, Letitia, Marie, and Essie. Okay, they're looking at a new home. There's basically for people with, I forget what they said, but I know it's somebody with a certain type of disorder, and they should be housed and not have to worry about being institutionalized or anything like that. So one thing that I can say about Missy Elliott and S with the mess is that they are doing good things for people that have issues or whatnot, and they're trying to make them feel as normal as possible. And I really love that. Letitia has something to do with the contractor that's doing everything for her. So shout out to S with the Miss and Missy Elliott. They're doing their thug thizzle when it comes down to that. But of course, with them talking about this new home that they got for these people, they bring up, S with the Miss want to bring up this interview that they talked about with Miss Letitia, the brunch lady, and talk about, asking her, did she have a conversation with Latrice? And the brunch lady basically says that, yes, I had a conversation with Latrice. Me and her talked. I held her accountable for everything that she's been doing and stuff like that. But my thing is that you really haven't held her accountable for anything because she really ain't did nothing. And let me just make this clear. I'm not saying that Latrice is perfect, because she is not. I'm not saying that she ain't been in no mess, because she has been in some mess. But to try to blame her for every little issue that's been going on in this group is very absurd to me, because she's not the biggest issue in this group. Okay, because a lot of this stuff that has going on in this group that involves Latrice, they started with Latrice first. Marie started with Latrice from the very beginning of this damn show. Let's not act like she wasn't at y'all burnt up chicken and waffle ass brunch at the first episode, and Marie didn't come at her first. Let's not act like that did not happen, because it did happen. Okay, that's the first thing. Number two, we're not gonna sit up here and act like So Gucci didn't come into this season all red hot looking for an issue with this girl and would tell anybody that would listen, and then trying to one up her on certain things. Like, let's not act like Marie, after they set up there and they buried the hatchet last season, here they go, they right back to square one again. And let's not act like Marie didn't open up a can of worms with this stuff with Tambra. So we're not gonna sit up here and try to blame every little thing on Latrice and say that she is the biggest issue and she is the biggest problem, because she's not the biggest problem at all. And I don't understand why you think that that's the right thing to say, because it's not. She's not the biggest problem. No, the thing about it is, y'all just want to put everything off on her so y'all can feel better about yourself. And that's just not the case here. So y'all need to stop sitting up here blaming this girl for every little thing that goes on in this group, when y'all play a part in a lot of what goes on in this group. But since y'all don't want to own it, I tell y'all, all of y'all are messy And she ain't the only mother that's messy. And then here go Marie. Latrice embarrassed you at that brunch. Latrice embarrassed you. First of all, y'all want to keep on bringing up. Y'all want to top hit, and then not only did Marie say Latrice embarrassed you, and all this other stuff. My thing with that is y'all want to keep on trying to make this girl out to be some drunk. Like y'all trying to run this narrative that Latrice is a drunk, she can't hold her liquor, and all this other bullshit that y'all keep on running with. But yet Letitia was the one who gave her shots of Remy before they even went up there. So yeah, she was tipsy as a mother when she brought her ass up there and started talking. Yes, and you was not that damn pressed about that 9 to 5 coming. You were not that motherfucking pressed. You like Letitia does not have a mind of her own, and it motherfucking shows that she don't. She's easily manipulated. It's easy for her for somebody to turn it down turn that damn temperature up so she can feel the same way the next person does. Anybody can come up and wind her ass up and she switches up. That's what she do. And Marie said, well, you're gonna always be trying to look out for her and try to be her little mentor, and then she gonna turn on you again. Marie is so damn bitter. You know what I mean? That's one bitter mother. Like she want everybody to have a problem with Latrice. I have never seen a bunch of women that got to gang up on one person and get everybody else on their team so they can all attack and gang up on one woman. It's really ridiculous. And it looks like they're trying to ice Latrice and Tambra out of this circle. And all they're doing is making Latrice and Tambra their storylines. That's all they're doing because Marie ain't got a motherfucking thing to do. So Gucci really ain't got shit to do at this point, but pretend like she fighting with a stepmom, well, with a mama-in-law. And S with the messages here. And Letitia ain't doing shit but pretending like her and Glenn having problems. So I'm just over. And Letitia said, I'm done defending her. I'm done. With a friend like you, I don't need you defending me. And that's just the truth. So then we're going to get into Latrice, Mel, the Stallion, Tambra, and April Sade. Okay, they arrive at April's boutique or whatnot. And one thing that I got to say about it, because I see that she retweeted what I said, I feel like they need to bring April to this show. They need to bring April and Mel to this show, okay? Because it's clear that Latrice needs more than one friend to film with, because these other motherfuckers ain't filming with her and she ain't filming with them. She needs them on that show. And the way that April was reading Letitia, don't I love to see them in the verbal sparring. Just the truth. So they start talking about the event that Latrice got going on at Hines Community College. That's the school that I went to. Okay, I went there and I, you know, majored in journalism. That's the school that I went to. So she, they're talking about that. And, Latrice already asked Tambra if she could sit on the panel with her. And, of course, Tambra already agreed to do it. And April says that she would do it as well. So everybody's happy with this. And, Latrice was basically saying that, I almost didn't do this event. And I'm going to tell you why I almost didn't do this event. Okay. And the thing of it is, I didn't want to do it due to the fact that Letitia and I had a conversation and she really tore me down and made me feel like I ruined her event and I did so much to her brunch and I ruined it and I did this and I did that. With the 9 to 5 comment, I offended people, I disrespected people, the whole nine. That's how she made me feel. And so that's when April was saying, well, to be honest, you were the most memorable person at this brunch. You said you was the most relatable and you said things that needed to be said. So if she want to say something ruined her brunch, she needs to think about the real aspect of it and not the aesthetic. The food was cold. My friend didn't even eat her food because it wasn't good. And, it just wasn't all that. Which brings me back to last season when Akeisha said that her plate was dirty and Letitia got mad because her plate, because Akeisha said that the plates was dirty. So now I'm starting to believe that Letitia really do be serving food on dirty plates and that the breakfast be burnt up, Cajun style, and all this other stuff. That's how I see it now that April said something. So when April started talking about that brunch, it was dragging it the way that she was. I'm like, bitch, y'all need to have her on this show. Y'all need to have her on the show because I ain't never heard of this lady before. And apparently she's a local entrepreneur in Jackson. And I need to see some more of her. Latrice, bring her to the show. Get her on this show. Hell, I need for her to do a review with me one good time about this damn show. Like call me because I like her. Call me. But yeah. And Mel was like, I am very surprised by all these things that I'm hearing about Letitia because it just comes across like she's real two-faced. And when she said that, I was on Twitter like, yes, Melody, call her out on her two-facedness. And I know that's not a word, but Letitia is very two-faced, like very two-faced. Because she sat up there and pretended like she had nothing to do with Marie meeting up with that man that with Tamara's ex, and she had everything to do with it because she was right there with Marie when she met with the motherfucking man. You were right there with her. So why you acting like you ain't had nothing to do with that? Why you acting like you don't understand why Marie did what she did? You understand fully why she did what she did because you were there when she fucking did it. So let's stop acting stupid here, Letitia, because you knew what the was going on. You knew what was going on, and y'all was doing so much to try to bring Tambra down. And I know that Tambra is annoying. I know her voice is annoying as hell. I hate to hear her on the radio, all that good stuff. I understand that. But that lady really did absolutely nothing to none of y'all on this show for y'all to be digging into her past and to go as far as to bring some problematic ass ex from her past that she talked about on the radio and talked about how horrible it was and how horrible it was for her to get away from that. Y'all decided to try to bring his ass on this show and try to expose her when she had a whole case against him. So, yes, Letitia is fucking two-faced. She's two-faced, and I saw how two-faced she was the very first season at that damn reunion. They can't take Latrice, just like they couldn't take Antoinette when she was on the show. It's like anytime there's a younger female on the show, Letitia and Marie got an issue with them. And I'm really disappointed that So Gucci is right there with this miserable ass shit because I started off liking So Gucci, don't get me wrong. But the shit be pissing me off when I see the way that they be trying to gang up on motherfuckers. Like they ganged up on Latrice, then they ganged up on Tamra. Who next? Akeisha. Okay. They tried to gang up on her last season. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And then Latrice was like, because at this point, I'm tired of I'm hiding Tisha's lies and covering up for her. And it's just the fact that the whole text message thing, like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna leave Akeisha out of the message because Letitia didn't want nothing to do with Akeisha when she first came on this damn show. And then when it came down to the text message, she made up the idea like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave Akeisha out and we're gonna blame it on Tamra. Now, a lot of people was looking at Latrice real funny when it came down to that because they felt like she was waiting until after her and Tisha fell out to spill the beans. But the truth the matter is, Tambra, about this last year at the end of season 2. She had already told Tambra this, but they decided to have the conversation on TV to, to move the story along. So she had been told her. So she told her by the end of season 2, Latrice and Letitia was still cool at that time. So she did not wait until Letitia and her fell out. She been told her a long time ago. So Tamra is closer to Latrice than we really know. And Tamara also addressed that on social media. She said that on Twitter, that they've been talked about this already, but they got to move the story along on TV. But when I was watching Ooh Ladies first panel the other night, I think Niecy had asked Bunny and Jamie, do you think that, no, I think it was either Jamie or Niecy asked the question, but Jamie was like, do you think that Latrice is wrong for putting Letitia on blast about the Tamara thing? Bunny was like, nah, because they not her motherfucking friends anyway. And Jamie agreed, but Niecy was like, on the realistic tip, it's like, why would you wait till now? You're going to wait till you fall out with the mother for you to expose her. So it looks a certain way. I understand that. I see how funny it looks, but that's not the case. They had already talked about this, but they brought it to the camera and spoke about it some more. So Latrice is not the fake ass bitch that y'all think she is. I know her. That ain't even how she rolls. So we're gonna move on to the next, and that's Tambra and Damon with his fine self. Okay. They look at baby stuff, and they're very excited, and it seems like Damon is very excited about this baby and stuff like that. And then they were discussing how to tell people about the pregnancy. And from the looks of it, when they were sitting there having this conversation, it was already looking like Damon was like, damn, I already told somebody. Damn, I already told. You know how he talk. Damn, I already told somebody already. That's how he was looking. And then as she was talking, I haven't told anybody, I don't think I'm really ready for anybody to know. I think I was ready. I think I thought that, it'll be best for me to tell 6 months down the line. And that's when Damon's eyes got big, like, that's when his eyes got big, like, Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? But he admitted he told his sister. She was like, oh, hell no. My thing is this right here with Tamara. You cannot tell. Like, he got a right to be excited about the baby. Like, if you can sit up here and tell, your sister stuff and everything like that, I get that you told your sister because she is a nurse, but I mean, if you got the right to do that, then I just feel like the mom should be allowed to tell somebody as well. That's just what I think, and that's just how I feel about it. Honestly, like like if that's what you got, then that's what you got. So yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like he got every right to want to tell somebody about it. I don't see nothing wrong with the shit. Honestly, I don't. Um, but I get why she don't want nobody to know right now because it is a high risk pregnancy and she don't want nothing to go wrong. So I understand why she's not so quick to tell it, but I'm also not mad at, the month for wanting to tell somebody about the pregnancy because I mean he's a man, he's excited about the baby that's coming, you know. Next up is Latrice. She's bringing Miss Gloria in, and y'all know I love me some Miss Gloria, honey. I love me some Miss Gloria, but she's retiring her mama. Stormy is there. Hey, Stormy. Stormy is there, and then everybody was giving their speeches to Gloria. Latrice was talking about how Gloria always had worked like 3 jobs to support, Latrice and her siblings, and how, she put her car up so Latrice could look beautiful for her graduation from Jackson State. Like Gloria did a lot for Latrice, and I understand why she wants her mother to retire so she can take care of her mama for the rest of her life because she got the means to do so. And I want to get to that point to where my mama don't have to work at all either, and that I can take care of her for the rest of her life as well. Because my mother always used to sacrifice a whole lot for me, my sister, and my baby brother. I know there were times when my mama would go without eating so she could take care of us and do things, that she needed to do as a mom. Like, I watched my mother do a lot, and that's why, I'm very much so in the predicament that I be in, and I always feel like I have to help my mama out because it feel like I'm trying to pay it back for it. Like, like Tupac said, there's no way that I could pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand. Like, that's how I feel when it comes down to my mama. So you could call me a mama's boy, but at the same point in time, I'm ready to get the fuck. Okay, y'all know that, and that's my plan right now. But yes, I do understand Cliff have a the relationship with Latrice and Letitia. He say that he want them to be cool, but if they don't be cool, him and Glenn gonna always be cool because they have a relationship, and regardless of y'all wives not getting along, I feel like if y'all have a good enough relationship, y'all should always be cool as well. So there's really no need, in my opinion, and there ain't really no need for y'all to be falling out either. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Latrice once again. She's being interviewed by the Jacksonian, of course, and she actually sent me last night like this video because on the TV they make it look like she just cannot talk at all. They're just showing the imperfections of it. But the video that I saw of her doing the interview with the Jacksonian, it actually is much better than what it looked like on TV. You feel what I'm saying? She basically tells Mandy, "Hey, classmate," Mandy and Ken about her conversation with Letitia. And how she feels like she tore her down, and she always looked at Letitia like a big sister and was like a real friend to her and stuff like that. And her loyalty was always with her all the time. And they all feel like, she should talk to Letitia, but I don't really think she owe Letitia any more conversations because Letitia already made up her mind that Marie is the one that she wants to hold her loyalty to because she keep on saying she turned on she backstabbed her friend for Letitia for Latrice. So Marie's the one that she want to be loyal to, so let her be over there with her. I ain't really got that much to say about the situation with So Gucci, JJ, and Or. They up here fighting over coffee. And I'm just like, So Gucci really could be showing us something else. Like, we really don't give a about this fake ass storyline with your mama-in-law moving in with you. I want to see more of the Selena drama. Because after the Selena drama, you didn't really have nothing else to go with besides your beef with Latrice. And now that you're not beefing with her, what do you got going on? And why are you at her event where she's honoring her mama and you don't even like her like that? That part I don't understand. And JJ is funny, but his mama is annoying as a mother. And honestly, I would rather see So Gucci in more scenes with her daughter D. I actually like D. I've seen D out a couple of times, and it's always love whenever I see her. So, and she knows what I do, so she's very aware what I be saying and doing on here. So, but every time she see me, is always love. She give me the biggest hug every time she see me. But the facts are the facts. This shit is stupid, and I don't want to see it. We get into Letitia and Glenn. It's time for a date night. Letitia said, "We still married, but we're dating, girl. We don't give a okay." And next thing you know, Glenn tells Letitia that he invited Latrice and Cliff. Cliff and Latrice comes in. It's very awkward between Latrice and Letitia. They say that Glenn and Cliff love each other more than their wives. It's pretty clear that they do. They say that they show more loyalty to each other than their wives show loyalty to them. Letitia says that Latrice and Glenn have a habit of letting her down. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, it was crazy, but that's pretty much all that we had. This episode was okay. It was like a filler, but I don't know how much longer I could sit here and listen to this whole Latrice and Letitia beef, because to be honest, I really don't care. And Latrice just needs to know that Letitia is not her damn friend, ain't never been her friend, and that's just the truth. So with that being said, we're about to get up out of here. But before we do, make sure you guys go and support Tramiel. His new single is out, called Long Days. It's available everywhere. And also make sure you support my favorite person in the world, Bando. His new single called Bando's Dream. It is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as YouTube. So make sure you guys get that. All right. So with that being said, I'm Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my IG, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And until my next video, I will holler at you guys a little bit later. Bye.